Are you satisfied with your understanding of sustainability? If you are not, imagine a journey together, a pluralistic one, with academia, innovators, startups, NGOs, all looking for solutions to the greatest challenge of our time. My name is Samuele Tini, and this is the Sustainability Journey. Welcome to another episode. Today we are going to discuss the importance of water body and how to fight pollution. And we do it again with an innovator, somebody that is at the forefront of innovation to bring solution to solve the sustainability challenges. And we do it today, and I have the honor to have with us Jacky Zhu, directly from China, the CEO of ORCAUBOAT. Thank you so much, Jacky, for being here with us today.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Jacky, who is the CEO of ORCAUBOAT. I'm so honored to be here to discuss more about our story.
Fantastic, Jacky. And the first question for our guest is the usual one. Who is Jacky? Can you share a bit your personal sustainability journey?
Okay, no problem. Actually, I'm graduated from the Northwest Polytechnic University. I'm a kind of the engineer, I think, because my major is about the electronic engineering. At that time, I showed my interest in the products. I want to use my technology into a product to cope with some problems in our daily life. So that's why I start to think of that how to use my major, the electronic engineering, to compare them into some useful products. So during my master degree, I began to come with robotics, because at that time I saw that there are many robotics on the land, on the sky, but there is no robotics in the water, on the water surface. So I think that if I can create the kind of the robots for the surface autonomous robotics, it's become more meaningful, and to protect the water bodies and others. So that's my story. So that's the beginning of the ORCAUBOAT. And also during my PhD degree, I began to open this startup. We call it the ORCAUBOAT, because orca is a kind of the biggest animal in the sea, the orca. Yeah, and the U-boat means that the unmanned boat, because we use our AI technology with the boats. So yeah, this is my story and the why that I began the ORCAUBOAT.
Fantastic, Jacky. And it's really a wonderful story how you have merged autonomous technology and the problem of water bodies. So I want to know a bit more these two parts and how you started the ORCAUBOAT as a team of few students, and in the old days, now you have become a bigger company. So can you share also which were the moment as an innovator that really has shaped your journey, and also which challenges, because as of course an innovator you have faced and an entrepreneur you have faced many on the road.
At the beginning, that because I showed just now that my major is I'm just an engineer, and so at the beginning we have the technology of the AI technology and the autonomous technology, but we began to think of that how to use this kind of technology into the application. What kind of the products and what kind of the problems we want to cope with. So maybe 5 years ago, when I traveled with my friends and family, and I traveled in a city called Wuzhen, which is so famous in China. It's a kind of the water town, and there are many lakes and rivers, and besides the lakes, and I saw that at that time that many old persons they collected garbage on the surface, which was so dangerous and also very low efficient. So I think I thought that at that time it may be a best application. Why we not use the AI technology, our autonomous technology with cleaning water surface, because we can create a kind of the cleaning robots for the water bodies to offer a more efficient, safe, and green, sustainable way to clean the lakes, rivers, reservoirs, and ponds. So it's a kind of the beginning of our cleaning robots and this kind of the products.
Fantastic. And then I want to ask how this technology work. So you said you put the engineering, autonomous, the artificial intelligence, solving sustainability. How the machine and the prototype and the one now that we have deployed in many areas is working.
Oh yeah. So for the different, that there are many different garbage on the surface. We not just focus on the physical garbages like the leaves, like the plastics and others. We also focus on coping with like the chemistry garbage, like the blue algae and something others. So we will compare our cleaning functions with our autonomous technology together and to cope with this kind of the pollutions on the water bodies. So we have two kinds of the technologies. One is smart AI and autonomous technology. The other is a kind of the cleaning function technology. Just compare each other, and we can put excellent robotics to keep the water cleaning. Yeah.
And then I really want to ask now, you have now started deployment. So you have deployed several vehicles across not only China, but many other countries. Can you share a bit some stories and the feedback that you got from these deployments and how also the shape also to improve your technology?
Okay, no problem. Till now, we have already deployed over 1,000 cleaning robots all around the world and over 10 countries. But maybe most of them are still in China because in China we have already deployed like 900 cleaning robots. And to be honest, we have already got the good feedback from the in Chinese market because from the in Shanghai, in Suzhou, from the rivers, lakes, reservoirs, and they use our cleaning robots to clean for every day because they give us the good feedback for we have some, I think that four advantages. Firstly, it can offer more safe solution to clean the robots. They don't need the people to stand on the boats and to worry about they are falling the draw into the waters. Secondly, our robot can work all day. All day means that 24 hours, even at night. And thirdly, that nowadays less people would like to do the traditional and the label work like the cleaning on the surface, especially in the developed cities in China. So we will offer them that this kind of the robotic solution also can save a lot, and they don't need to earn and to send the people to clean the rivers. They just use our robots. And in the end, and we also can have the more functions, not only the cleaning waters, but also the water quality detection and also the monitoring and others function. So these four kind of the advantages is we have already get the feedback from our customers in China. For the global market, we have already deployed in Britain, in Singapore, in Spain, in Japan, and also other in America. And you know that the labor in developed countries is higher than that in China. So our customers tell us, okay, it's so convenient and we can save a lot because for example, in Germany, in America, the labor is so expensive. For example, maybe per month, the traditional labor, maybe 1,005 euro or something like that. Maybe just half a year, it can come back if you use our robotics. So this is the kind of the knowledge we got the robotics, and we deployed the robotics and got the good feedback from the different countries. And now today, we also try our best to seek for many different dealers all around the world, because we want to find more cooperators in the future to expand this market and to use our robots to help more and more water bodies become cleaner.
So if I have understood correctly, you are cleaning also not only the normal pollution, let's say plus the other, but also the chemical one. So that is a very important one. And I want to ask also, does it work only on fresh water or also on the marine, let's say, environment?
All type of the waters. You know that the one of our typical application is in the ports, in the marina, because the ports, you know, in European countries, there are thousands of hundreds of the ports, and they need to clean. So not just in the fresh water, but the salty water and also in the ocean.
Fantastic. And it's really something that is really a testimony of your innovation, especially because you are the first Chinese robotics company to have joined the UN Global Partnership on Marine Litter. So what does this partnership and how this is influence also the operation and the expansion of your work?
Oh yeah, we are so honored that we got the honor from the UN, and this kind of the honors give us more opportunities to export in many different media and to let more and more customers in Europe, in American to know it. So firstly, it has a branding impacts, the social impacts for our company. And secondly, I think it's not just an honor, but also it's our duty. We need to do the best products to clean the waters all around the world. So, but it's a good beginning for us. And also, for example, as we at the beginning when we first got the certification from the UN, we established some cooperation with some big companies like IKEA, because IKEA, when we did the social impacts activity, they connect us and in London, and we organized a kind of the activity to educate the young generations to protect the environmental and protect the oceans. So I think it's very exciting, and also it's very good for ORCAUBOAT to go to the global market.
So we were discussing about your achievement as becoming the first Chinese robotic company to be recognized by the UN Marine Protection. So can you tell us more about that?
Okay, thank you. To be honest, we are so excited and honored to get this certification from the UN. And also, you mentioned that we are the first Chinese company to get this kind of the certification. At that time, when we first got this certification of the UN, we received more opportunity to export from the social medium. And also, we got many opportunities to cooperate with some big companies like IKEA and Dyson Award and something like that. So, for example, at that time we cooperated with IKEA. They would like to organize the kind of the activities to educate the young generation to pay attention to the water pollution problems. And we organized kind of the activity in London near the Greenwich in the river. We deployed several unmanned our cleaning robots to let the young generation to control our robots to clean the garbage. And through this activity, and more young generation will know how important the water body is. I think it was so meaningful. And later, we also, because of we got this certification, more and more global customers will trust us. to do this kind of the excellent product to protect the environment, to protect the waters. So it's not just honor, but also a duty. We need to promote this kind of our career to protect the water all the time.
Fantastic. And it's really important to see the young innovators doing the work globally. And you also been recognized as UN Young Champion of the Art. You have been in Forbes 30 under 30. So your accolades for your work has been coming and as a testimony also of the importance of innovation. How this is also more influence your work and leadership and also the trajectory of ORCAUBOAT.
Yeah. So you know that it's a kind of the I as a CEO of the ORCAUBOAT and as a like entrepreneur, you will face more challenges. Not only that you just need you not only just care about the compare your technology into the market, but you also need to face to the management. You also need to face how the branding, how to let the customers to trust you, how to let your colleague trust you, and also you will ask yourself, it is the right directions in the future. So leadership is so important, and also I think that the duty, the face of the duty, is also important. In my opinion and in my heart, I think that okay, uh, innovation is my interest in my heart. I need to insist of the innovation. No innovation, no ORCAUBOAT. And also we need use our innovation, use our technology to do the right thing. What kind of is the right thing? I think that you not just have the have technology value. You also need to have the economic value and the social value. You will compare three of these kind of the value together and to promote your startup all the time. So I think that if you insist it, more and more customers, colleagues, and will support you, and you will receive success in the future.
Fantastic. And I want to ask, which are the future direction that you want to take your company? And especially, how do you see the more and more the coming together of autonomous, the robotics, the artificial intelligence, and also how they can be deployed towards solving sustainability issues?
Yeah, you know that in the future, because just now we discussed about that two kinds of technology. One is autonomous technology. The other is a cleaning technology. That for ORCAUBOAT, we would like to do is that we will witness the next generation of the surface technology, autonomous technology. So the autonomous technology is not just focused on the cleaning function, but in the future, we also will focus on the recreational boats for the later use and also for the other kind of the use because the boats have many applications, not for cleaning, but also laders, the yacht, and also maybe walking boats and other and ferries, transportation, and others. So I think that ORCAUBOAT in the future, we want to use our autonomous to witness the different way of the water's working functions. Uh, we want to lead the green, smart, and sustainable water lifestyle. This is what we want to do.
Wow, and this is a very ambitious, I might say, very ambitious objective, and I'm sure maybe in the future we can see where you're going and also the new steps. And from the fast deployment, let's say mainly in China, now you have expanded the Europe, you say Japan, America. So I can see your robots, they will become a more familiar in the scene worldwide. And on that, I would like to ask, as a young innovator, as I said, you are also recognized at the global level. Which advice would you give to the young entrepreneurs that might listening to us, how they can solve problems and create impactful company like yours?
Thank you. I think that I have two advice. One is that to recognizing yourself because you will spend time to know what's your advantages, ability, and your interest. because you need to organize and you need to know yourself deeply. For example, for me, I know that my background, my major is autonomous. So I have this ability of technology. And then my interest and my hobby is that I want to use technology into products to cope with a problem. So I have this ability, I have this interest, so I can insist my career. If you don't have interest, you don't have ability, you cannot insist for several years. This is the first advice, is that knowing yourself deeply. Secondly, is that to evaluate the global environmental, to seek for the opportunity, to seek for the problems. Finding the problems is so important, because typical problems means that the huge market, and also means that meaningful social impacts. I think as a young starters, and what we want to do is that use our idea, use our smart brand to cope with the social problem. So this way, you also can earn some money, because cope with the problems, and it face a huge face a huge market size. So this secondly is that to recognize and finding the problems in our environment. So these two advice compare each other, and I think you will find a way to become to organize and establish your own startup.
Fantastic, Jacky. It's really an interesting lesson. And it's also good to see how innovation are coming from all over the world, trying to solve the problem and the issue. This is also the purpose of this podcast, to bring solution and voices very diverse from all over the planet, to really to have people that are really looking for concrete solution and bringing change. So I want really to thank you so much for your time and this wonderful episode. And I'm sure we'll see also in the future to see how ORCAUBOAT has been also at the forefront and new innovation, especially in cleaning marine pollution. Thank you so much, Jacky.
Thank you. And last sentence is our ORCAUBOAT aim is that we have a sentence is end the garbage with robotics, end the waters with self-driving. So I'm so happy to take part in this interview and this meeting, and I hope that we can keep in touch, and in the future, I think ORCAUBOAT we will link with more and more global customers and friends, and I hope that more and more friends can join us together and to witness a new way and a new solution of the water bodies, and we can witness the next generation of a green, smart, and sustainable water world.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jacky.
Thank you.
Are you satisfied after this wonderful episode? Let's continue together our sustainability journey.